Hey everyone, Eric with Rockin' HTV session number 29. Tonight we're going to continue a two-part series where we put paint on a foam board shed, a shed we made in last week's show. So I'm excited, and we're going to wait for the crowd to gather, and we're going to do something amazing by doing some painting right here in front of you for all of you to see. Hi Vaughn, how are you this evening? Good to see you. And I've also got a little competition. It's just a fun thing, not to take too seriously, but we're going to have a little fun competition here this coming week too. Nathan's in, Braden's in, hello, hello. Still a bit cozy in the shop, 94. Wow, when will I put that AC in? I don't know, almost into the summer, but we'll get there. Hi, hello Miguel, good to see you. I did a poor job. I did not get the show advertised right. I usually post in a few groups about the show, and I failed to do that because I was busy watching Phineas and Ferb reruns with my youngest, and well, you know, hey, time escapes just like that. Boom, it's gone. But we'll get a crowd here, and then we'll get started in 4 minutes. Hi, Miguel again, and Carson has joined. Good to see you, Carson. There's Garrett. Good to see you, Garrett. Carson, I did get those trucks in the mail. Thank you much. I am ready to get some photos of those done. If you're wondering what I'm talking about here, I'll show you. I have got a herd bumper here that Carson designed for me for a T660, and I am busy. This morning I started, didn't finish, applying chrome to this. All I did was I dipped this in lacquer thinner, dried it off real quick, and then hit it with my Molotow chrome pen. Pretty should turn out really nice. It's fun. And really, it just does a darn nice job of finishing things. It's just really great. So that's what we're working on. And I had sent a couple of trucks to Carson so he could give me a hand. And and then he sent them back. All right. Hi, Dylan. Good to see you. Yeah, people are gathering up nicely. Hope everyone's summer's going well. I had a great experience, bucket list item. I've been wanting to take my dad on a guided fishing trip. So the weekend, first birthday, back in January, I had to plan this fairly early to get everyone together, but I told his wife, actually, I told my stepmom Vicky, I said, hey, make sure Dad's available on the state and blah, 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 and then I'm going to give this to him for his birthday, and one thing led to another. We were in Texoma over the weekend and catching fish. We caught our limit, and that was a great time. I recommend that. So definitely got to do that once. That's fun. And then, of course, all the other stuff that goes when you got 4 guys together in a trailer house after you've had a lot of fun fishing all day. Had a great time. Hope everyone else's summer is going very well. I've been seeing lots of cool customs and everything else going on. Hey, there's Jason for the Love of Tractors. If you're familiar with that page, he's joined us this evening for a bit. And good to see him here. A little plug for his page. He is getting lots and lots of hits and video views and all those things on his YouTube channel and all this other stuff. So go join the party and see what he's got cooking. And make sure you click on those ads for him. Get him some ad revenue too. That'd be great. Let me see, who else? And then I'm going to just ping off a few things here since I know some of these folks here. If you're looking for some 3D products, you want to go to Carson Bryan's page and Garrett Mock's page. I know they've got good stuff going on. Whom else? I don't see anyone else that I know that does Shapeways yet, but that's okay. But it's all good. And we got just another minute here before we get cooking, and we'll get it going on this. So if you haven't joined us yet, it's session 29. We're going to be painting a shed tonight, and that'll be cool. Actually, I'm lying. I already painted the shed. We're going to practice. Is what we're going to do on a piece of scrap, and then I'll show you the finished thing I did earlier. Hi, Scott. How are you this evening? Good to see you. Welcome. And just a few more seconds, and we will get going. Wow, there it is, 8:30. All right. We're going to get started then. Hello, everyone. This is Eric with Rockin' HTV, session number 29. And tonight, we are continuing our painting project on our foam board shed. Last week in session number 28, we went ahead and made a foam board shed. Pretty crude, but it gets the job done, especially if you're a beginner, which I emphasized a lot. We haven't spent hardly any money at all, and I have most of my supplies still left over. So, I mean, right now I'm into this. If this one shed, I'm into it for less than 10 bucks. And then a few dollars worth of paint and a bit of tape, and I'll show you what we got pretty quick. So that is what we did last week. And tonight we're actually going to paint this thing because I said I would be the guinea pig here and see how this goes. So, what I have here is just a piece of scrap foam board. Exact same stuff that I used on the shed, okay? And I'm not going to hold anything back. This actually is going to be a fairly short lesson tonight because this is just crazy easy. So here we go. So not knowing any better, on most of the things I do, I just use what I have, and that's what I did. So on the piece of scrap here, all I did was I took Rust-Oleum primer. This is what I had on hand. So I used it, okay? And I use this stuff fairly often anyway. And I just shot it. That's it. Okay? So here we go. Like I said, just a practice piece here. This is how it is before. And we'll just give it a little coat. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! It does not, this primer, I'm not going to guarantee, I'm going to assume that all primers will work just fine. This is just, like I said, Rust-Oleum automotive primer, nothing fancy. And I just shoot it and off it goes, and then here it is dry. Okay? Okay, here it is dry. Now, I used a different color, two different colors on the shed that I've painted here, and I'm just using this Krylon orange because I have Krylon orange on hand. That's why. And what do you do with orange? Whoop, there we go. Okay, you'll notice I put that on really, really thick, and I don't think I'd recommend that if I wasn't just doing this lesson. Matter of fact, I did about 3 coats on the shed that I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. Here's what it looks like. Now, of course, you know, this is orange over gray primer, so it's a little darker to get going, but this is what we have here. And you'll notice it covers pretty well. There's no runs, even though I did put quite a bit of paint on, okay? So, there you go. Now, piece de resistance. Here we go. I'll show you the shed. And here we are, gentlemen and lady. Ta-da! Now you might be asking, why did I use these colors? Because I had them on hand and I wasn't about to buy paint just for this little project, since I have so many odd colors on hand. But this is what it looked. Look how glossy that turned out, okay? That is just, I dig that. That is nice. That just turned out super, super sweet. Okay, so what did I do here? Well, I'm glad you asked. Oh, and I did paint the roof too, okay? Look at that, it's almost a mirror finish. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, so I did not paint the inside off. You'll notice there's a little bit of overspray down here in the corner, a little overspray here at that opening, and up here in the corners a little bit of overspray everywhere. I did not take a lot of care and concern on this because I don't care or concern about this particular project. It's just practice, and yeah. Couple of things. If I were you doing this, or on the next one I do, and I wanted to make this look like a concrete floor, I would paint this gray and then glue everything on it, okay? And then I would come in here when I paint the thing, tape, you know, right here on this lip, and then put some paper inside so you don't get overspray and stuff on the inside. That's how I'd handle that. Then, on this one, I primed all the outside walls. Okay, all the outside was primed. And then I went over with 3 coats of this tan color that I had left over from a project. When it dried, I actually used this tape. It's this blue painter's tape is all it is. I mean, you just buy by the roll. I even keep frog tape around, same thing. It's just painter's tape. And I put painter's tape, 1 strip of this, all the way around at the height I wanted. Excuse me, at the height I wanted, right? All the way around, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then I took newspaper, and let me just show you real quick so it's not, so you don't have to guess. I'm going to take all the guesswork out real quick. Here we go. So basically, I'm just doing this on a corner for you. I took the painter's tape over this edge, just like this, all the way around, and then I taped paper to the tape. Okay? So then I came back with a second row of paper, and then had tape just to keep all the blue off of this. So I mask all of this off. Okay? It was not pretty and it wasn't fancy. It doesn't have to be, so don't make it hard. Okay? And then I shot the blue on over top of the tan. Okay? That was it. So it was primer, tan, tape, blue, and I did one coat of blue because it covered really, really well. And that's what I did. And being it's really warm in here, I could take the tape off in really short order. I mean, I shot this and then I was taking the tape off within 30 minutes. Okay. That is all I did on this project. Okay, we are into this, like I said, for less than $10. I have scrap paint, just leftover cans of paint. I have about $10 worth of foam board from Hobby Lobby, and some glue that I had here in the shop, and tape I had left over from home improvement projects that we never used it all up, right? So it just goes into the lab. That is it. And if you are a member of the No Secrets Lab, you should have, if you didn't get it, go look for it. There's a tutorial that gave you every measurement on this 80 by 100 shop that I built. And with the big doors, there's a 42-foot door and then a couple of 22s, or excuse me, 122. So big doors, lots of room in there to play around with, lots of good fun. So there you go. That is the project we've just done, guys. And as you saw me paint here, there's really no magic to it. It's just like painting anything else. It's insanely, incredibly easy. And please make sure that you guys do this and go have some success with it and start building your sheds. So, I guess one thing I would mention here before and if you got questions, start typing those now, and then I'll catch those here as soon as I'm done explaining one more thing. So get to tickety typing your questions. If you wanted to make some blue trim or maybe another color trim up the sides around the corners, you just mask those off before, or you could mask those off first and then put your blue stripe on, or you could mask those off after. I don't know that it makes a lot of difference, but I have seen them on eBay especially. There's a guy making these sheds, and I don't know if they're foam board or not, but he does go ahead and mask off on these corners and then put a stripe down the side. I mean, you could do that just as easy as you mask this off here if you wanted a two-tone. So that's it. So it's time for questions, guys. What can I answer for you? We have only smoked about 8 minutes of our time together here. Normally these shows are about a half hour, and tonight, like I said, it's just a really simple thing to do. So there's not much, I don't have to talk to you all evening. How do you like that? So if you don't have any questions here in the next 60 seconds here, I'm going to start wrapping this show up so you can get on about your evening. And I got a giveaway and an announcement. So we'll do the announcement first. Next week's show is going to be taking let me go find one. The request was for a Peterbilt. This is Kenworth, but the concepts are the exact same. We're going to take this and make it a single axle. A truck like this, we're going to make a tandem into a single axle because there's some guys wanting to know how to do that. So next week's lesson will be that. And frankly, I think it's going to be it's really not hard. So luckily for you guys, I'll be your crash test dummy once more, and I'll get that done for you so you can go out and make your single axle trucks just the way you want. Okay, competition. Okay, and there's only 25 of us here so far. Sorry, I'm sweating like a dog. It's 94. Anyway, I got this shirt here that I bought, and I don't think I'm going to... I got so many stinking t-shirts. I shouldn't have bought this. But anyway, I bought it with a friend of mine, and then we did end up wearing it. So this is a Cornfield Mafia t-shirt, and I know it's backwards because we don't have mirror images on Facebook Live. Gold Rush Pay Dirt. This is a men's large t-shirt, and the way you're going to win this is, here's the back. I know, it's got a green combine on it and everything for those of you that like to wear green underwear. So you can win this t-shirt. I will ship it to you for free, and all you have to do is this simple thing. How do you like that? You go into Rockin' H No Secrets Lab and you post 2 pictures. One will be a model that you have made by watching a tutorial that I've done. Okay? So you watched one of my videos and blah, blah, blah. You're going to watch, and then you're going to post your picture showing that, that thing. And then you just got to tell me which tutorial was it. And it, you know, I'm not real fancy about the names. Don't worry about that. And you don't even have to link to it, although that is bonus points. And that's it. And you can win this t-shirt. One that gets the most likes wins. That's it. And I'm not a big rule keeper, so I'm going to keep it simple. Get this t-shirt, men's large, Cornfield Mafia, green combine, blah, blah, blah. And all you have to do is post a photo of something you've created with one of my video tutorials help. That's it. And most likes gets the prize. And I will count the likes on, what do you think? Sunday afternoon? Sunday? Yeah. Hey, yeah, Sunday at noon. Sunday at noon. So you got 6 days to go get all your buddies to like your photo. How do you like that? Okay, if you have any questions about that, post them in the lab or ask me, ping me a message or something on Facebook, and that'll be all great, and that'll be fine. So, with that, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Don't forget, next week we're making a single axle truck out of a tandem, and then you have the chance to win this t-shirt free from Rockin' H TV by posting a picture of a truck or a model you've made with the help of one of my videos, and just name the video. That's it. And I thank you again, as always, for all of your attention, for all the comments, and you guys sharing the videos and just helping more people, because I love helping people. This is just, it's exciting, and when you guys share the videos, it just helps more people. Or when you learn something and you share it, it helps more people, and that just makes me happy. So do that, all right? We'll catch you next week. You guys have a fantastic evening. See ya. Bye.